Hello, Reedy English 2 Lions. This is Ms. Lambert here to give you your English 2 Night Historical Context Research video helper. So you can go to readylibrary.com and click on English 2 Night Historical Context Research. This video will be linked here and embedded right down here. You can click here to open up the Mackin Via group. You're going to log into Mackin. School is Reedy, 6-digit student ID, 8-digit birthday, your login and password. Inside this group, there are the instructions. Here are some of the possible research topics up here, as well as historical context of night research template that you can copy right here. These citations I will get to in just a moment. So we're going to close this. Right here you can change the view of the resources. In this view, you will be able to see more information about the resources that you're looking at, and then this view will just allow you to see many other resources. So some of the different resources that are in this Mackin Via group, there's a link to Google Drive right here. This is an MLA citation style guide, which you're probably not going to need for this assignment, but it's there for you anyways. This is a guide just to tell you about what the different types of sources are in our Mackin Via databases. So here's the source type, here are the descriptions. I also tell you how you can use these resources in your research and then what databases have those sources. Those are all right here. Okay, so some of these resources are in here for very specific purposes, and so I'm going to kind of walk you through the general resources that are in here. There are 3 different types of resources. There are links. They have this little link symbol on them. Those are things that I've added, including these 2 websites, which are going to use as sources. There are videos, which have this little video icon, and so these are just videos for you to watch. This is the one you've already watched in class or you will watch. And then this one right here is just a day in the life of an Auschwitz survivor, a concentration camp survivor. And so you can just watch this one just to get a better idea of what it was like in a concentration camp. Okay. This right here is a Bloom's Guide. This is an ebook that anybody can look at, check out, because it's just there to give you information about the novel. Okay. The rest of these are databases and or ebooks or websites that you're going to use through the course of your research. For just about all the topics, I suggest that you start here in Encyclopedia Britannica. Okay, so you can type in a very general topic, hit enter. Okay, and then this is, encyclopedias are meant to give you a little bit of information about a lot of different things. So this one is just about this. And then you can click Cite right here and copy and paste this into the works cited at the bottom of your document. And then you can use this information. Okay, and so this will be great for most of the topics. A nice starting place, give you some general information. The next resource I'm going to show you is one of my favorites because it just has so much information, so many different types of sources. And so World War II, we're going to type this in. World War II, this is going to give you a really nice overview of World War II. It's going to tell you all the different types of sources that are in here, right here, that you can click on. It's also going to give you some related topics. So for instance, you may want to drill down to Holocaust to get some specific sources on Holocaust. And so one of the things you can do is click on a resource and then you can click citation. So let's say this is an assignment that you want, this is a resource you want to use. You can come up here to Citation Tools, copy and paste the citation, drop it in your research doc, and then you can grab the information you need from this one. Okay? Alright, so that is student resources and context. Both of these ABC Clio ones are going to offer you some general information. So you might come up here and type in World War II. And then it's going to give you this topic center, which is kind of break down a very broad topic into some more specific topics and or time periods. And then you're also going to have the library over here. So you may want to drill down further into reference articles. They're going to be political speeches, documents, political cartoons, that sort of thing. But for this assignment, you're probably mainly going to be looking at reference articles, biographies, timelines, facts and figures, those sorts of documents. So if I click on this World War II document, I can come up here to Cite. copy and paste this MLA citation into my document and then proceed to use the information. And this is going to work the same for both of the ABC Clio databases. Okay, some of the other things that are in here specifically for certain things. So this image right here is meant to help you do an advanced search in the Gale Literature Resource Center. So you're going to put in night, name of work, and Elie Wiesel, person, by, or about. And so that one is specifically for this one. So we're going to go here to advanced search. We are going to put the word night, because night as a standalone keyword is going to be very difficult to find things, because night is just a one word. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you to do this advanced search this way, because I've already done it for you and I know that this is the best way to find information. So if I'm click this, now I'm going to get some additional things about this particular topic, right? So I've got document types over here, subjects, name of work. So I can limit my search over here, and then I can also come in here to topic finder if I want, and so I can look here if there's something specific, and then I can always just go back to back over here, okay, to further limit my results, primary sources, things like that. So this is all here for you. All right, so that is the Literature Resource Center. The InfoTrack Newsstand is another one where you may want to use the Topic Finder. Topic Finder is great because you can put in World War II, search, and then the topic finder is going to narrow down. What specifically are you looking for? Well, this is a very broad topic in here. So it's going to tell you that if you are looking for Nazi Germany information, then you're going to click right here. And then you're going to get some specific results about Nazi Germany, right? And so then you could even put in Judaism. Okay, and it's going to give you information about the religion. Okay, so you can also put in, let's try Nazi Germany. So you can put different search terms in here and generate and find different different topics and then different resources specifically related to those topics. So that's going to be a helpful tool, and that topic finder exists in most of these Gale databases. Okay, so you can do that in these two for sure. Okay. All right, so if you are looking specifically for information about Judaism and/or World War II, you can put those search terms in here. You can also put in search terms like Jewish culture, okay? And so over here, this is going to allow you to look at subjects under Judaism to help you. Am I looking for Jewish philosophy? Am I looking for Jewish history? What specifically are you looking for? Are you looking for strictly information about the faith? So those are all here. And then you can also put in up here like Jewish culture. Very important that you spell things correctly, because you'll get 0 results if you spell something wrong. So Jewish culture, and then again over here you can narrow it down to the subjects. Okay, so this is going to be great. And you can put in things like World War II, Holocaust. Those are all search terms that would work in the EBSCO books. Same thing for GVRL. Okay, you can put in search terms over here. I like the GVRL just a little bit better when it comes down to the subject guide. I feel like it does a better job with the subject guide. So over here you can look and see, am I looking for holidays? Holidays is something you're going to want to know about, because in the book Elie talks a lot about the Jewish holidays. So just knowing a little bit about those holidays will help you a lot. And then Jewish history, you might need a little bit of Jewish history, Jewish culture. So this is a really great one for Judaism. This would also be a great one for World War II. You can put in World War II, and again, come over here to the subject guide. What specifically are you looking for? Are we looking at racism in World War II? Because that was certainly something important to know about. Are we looking for the political history? So various elements may be, you know, are we looking for specifically information about World War II? You might click that. So the subject guide is going to be very helpful in GVRL when you're looking at your search terms, okay? Alright, so the last few resources, I want to show you this one. If I click on this, open now for this Genocide Ebook that's in Mac and Via, I can go through to the table of contents. The first thing is genocide victims during world wars, the Armenians and the Jews. So this might have some helpful Holocaust information in it for you. And then let's say I want to cite this book. I can click on that little I, click cite, and then I can use either the MLA 7 or the MLA 8 citation right there. I also added two websites in here for you. So if I click on this open now, it's going to open up to this Elie Wiesel timeline and world events. I have a citation for you for the timeline right here. So all you have to do is copy and paste that citation right there. And then I also put in here this maps website. So this shows you maps of those areas at that time period. Some of them are animated maps, some of them even have videos, just to kind of show you what that looked like. And so again, there is a citation for you for that map website right there. So you can just copy and paste the citation for those two things right there. As you are going through this assignment, if there's something you need help with, please feel free to email me or come see me, and I will be happy to help you. And I hope that you will seek me out for any help that you need. And good luck, Lions.